Greetings and welcome, everyone. My name is Rochelle, and this channel that you're on is Healing Our Wounds. I'm making this channel for all of us out here who have struggling, and many of us have been struggling silently with trauma, with past issues that has resulted in our unhappiness. Many of us have had the experience and victimized by family members, people that we trust, friends, co-workers, police officers, judges, you name it, anybody. Well, no one is prone to this type of behavior, is not prone to this type of behavior. I began my journey for therapy for mental illness about 2 years ago. I was struggling, seriously struggling with my emotions, with my feelings, and just not knowing how to process them. I know in my family, no one hardly ever talked about mental illness or anything like that. I do have some family members that also have mental illness. And first of all, let me just say that mental illness is not something to be ashamed of at all. It's not. We're not responsible for what took place to us. The shame and the guilt is not ours to bear. It's those who preyed upon us and violated us. So I'm making these videos. I made this channel as a communication device for all of us out here who is struggling with trauma, with PTSD, anxiety, depression, alcoholism, substance abuse, domestic violence. This is where we're all going to come. We're going to gain knowledge and we're going to heal. We're going to heal. We're not carrying this around with us anymore. We're not going to be unhappy anymore. We're not doing that. Those days are gone. The first step of healing is self-love. Self-love, love yourself. Love yourself and forgive yourself. Forgive yourself for any feelings that you've had, that you felt, that you thought in your mind about yourself. It's time to let that loose. It's time to release that. So I would like for you all to please like, subscribe, definitely share this. Many people, many people, there's many of us out here that needs this. And please like and comment. Definitely please comment. Comment. We're going to be here for each other. We're going to form a community and a unity and a bond as we heal ourselves and we support each other. Self-forgiveness is hard. It's very hard. I've struggled with it because we think that maybe something that we did. And I know we all heard this, but still, we've all heard it, but it still sticks with us, right? So what we have to do is change our thought process and to change the way that we view ourselves first and foremost before anyone else. We'll get to that. But what this channel is for healing our wounds. It's for healing our wounds and to gain self-love, self-trust again. Because a lot of issues we have stems from the trauma that we experience that has not been properly processed. Who are we going to talk to about it? Because out here in society, they call people crazy. They make jokes about people's mentally ill. Something happens in the news, oh, they're mentally ill. But there's a lot behind that. People that are mentally ill is not savages. We're not crazy. We just deal with our emotions in a different way than others. And only because many of us has been traumatized at a very young age, a very young age. For myself, I would say between 3 and 4 years old, I hardly have any memories of my childhood, like scattered memories, because so much damage was done. It's good and bad in a way. We're not really good and bad. It has its pros and cons, I'll say. So what we all need to do is take that first step in healing. If you have no one to talk to, if therapy isn't helping, because I know it did not help me, it was a huge disappointment. And being a part of the medical and healthcare profession is very disheartening. It's very disheartening to have, for myself, to have treated many patients, thousands of patients, since 2005 when I became a nurse, to becoming a patient and being treated like you don't matter, being treated like, oh, you're just another patient. So this is why I'm making this channel, for those of us out here who truly wants to heal and want to take the necessary steps to do that. So on this journey, I will be, one second. So I wrote some stuff down so I wouldn't forget. But on this journey, we will be discussing books. I'll be letting you guys know which books to get. There will be assignments. There will be group assignments. There will be individual assignments. There will be group discussions and individual discussions. We have to be active in our healing. Our healing is more important to us than anyone else, if you think about it. I know on my journey, I have not been the best mother or family member, but it was because of trauma. I didn't know how to process it, as I said. I was so full of anger and hate and hurt that I just didn't want to be bothered. If you did something towards me, I'm coming right back for you. I never knew it then, but it was because of triggers. And some of us have so many triggers. Some we're aware of, some we're not aware of. But this is a place to come to get some much needed answers, to heal, to be able to breathe again, to love again, to live again. A lot of our lives have been placed on hold or stalled because of this. Many people don't even understand the effects of PTSD, anxiety, depression. Some people think that with depression, oh, you're just lazy. And some people are. But a lot of people aren't just lazy. A lot of people, I don't want to get into too much of that right now. I just wanted to just make this intro video for all of you to let you know what to expect. And I have so much material for all of us to help towards our healing. Healing's hard. It's very, very hard. It's not easy because there's so many layers. And for most of us, so many years of abuse. It's going to take some time, but it doesn't have to take forever. It doesn't. You can start feeling better tomorrow, just with the hope and the promise that you will feel better. You will be better. You will do better, and your life will be enriched. It truly will. I'm here to tell you that it truly will. I did not think that I would even be here today. I really didn't. I didn't think that I would overcome it. It was so strong, and I never dealt with PTSD. I never had a patient who had PTSD, ironically. So it's like when I was exhibiting those symptoms, I didn't know. It took someone very special to me to tell me that I have PTSD because he has it. And irony in that is, I would tell him, well, can't you do this before I was diagnosed? Well, can't you do this? Can't you do that? Well, why are you doing this? Why are you doing that? And then I find myself doing similar things that he was doing. And I'm like, wow, an eye opener. But it's a learning experience. It doesn't have to be the end of us at all. 'Cause I know for me, I'm a fighter. I'm a fighter. And I'm pretty sure that each and every one of y'all that's watching this is a fighter too. And you want your life back. You want a better life. Not the life that you had before. You want a better life. You're going to create that. We're going to create a new life for ourselves by the way we love ourselves, by the way we process and think, and by the way we interact with others. I'll be also sharing with you a lot of coping mechanisms and also exercises. Some, as I said before, we will do together as a group. Some you will be assigned on your own, because as we know that our journey is our own. We have to take our journey and place it in our own hands. Stop looking outside of others to make us happy. We have to have that inside first. I knew that I had a problem when I was engaged a few years back. And I just knew that before I got the ring, I knew that, and I told my ex that it wasn't going to make me happy. It was not going to make me happy. I knew that what was going on inside of me was so internal that there was nothing. There was no money, no love that would bring me to the peace and happiness that I needed to so badly feel inside. Just something to think about. If you're in a relationship with someone and you're unhappy, they're not going to be able to make you happy, because that thing inside you're going to be tugging at you and tugging at you and tugging at you until you deal with it. And that's why you guys are here watching this video, because we're ready to deal, right? We're ready to get this out of our way. We're ready to release. It's a very, very, very challenging experience and lesson to go through trauma or to live with depression and anxiety every day, to not pick up that cigarette, to not pick up that drink, to not do that drug. I never quite understood alcoholism, although I never looked down upon it. I knew that the people who I know that are alcoholics, that is because of something internal and internal issues. And I also know that's why a lot of people relapse. You cannot and you will never, ever overcome anything unless you overcome within first. That's a guarantee. It's a guarantee. As I said, it's challenging, but we can definitely do it. And I'm down and I'm with it 100% for all of us. Okay? I want y'all to keep that in mind. So what we're going to do is we're going to keep making these videos. I may make another one right after this one and speak on dealing with people who don't understand what you're going through, because I know that's what I needed. I really didn't have a lot of people to talk to. I talked to my oldest cousin. She was a tremendous help, tremendous help. And I have Facebook family, ironically, because I am estranged from both sides of my families. My abuse was suffered at the hands of two of my mom's brothers and my aunt's husband. They're still doing the same things they typically do. You know, they want to sweep stuff under the rug. But as I said, we'll get to that. We'll get to that. Because it's very hard when you don't have someone to talk to actually care, to understand. Which, going back to therapy, psychologists, psychiatrists. For people to say, you have to shop around, shop now for your mental health, to trust someone with what you're telling them, as if they don't know that we have trust issues with that, with people not being true with us and having our needs in mind. What I went through, and I'll get to that too. I'll share my story more with you all. But it's not a pleasant experience. It really isn't. But as I said, I'm looking forward to this. I'm looking forward to this journey with all of you. And again, I will be speaking more on the various topics. But please share this. Share this video. Like, subscribe, comment about what some of your issues are so that I can address them in upcoming videos. But open up. Open up. You can definitely trust me. You can trust me. You can trust me with your heart. You can trust me with your feelings. I give you my word on that. You can trust me. I would not want to do to anyone what was done to me by the healthcare industry or by those who preyed upon my life. So I thank you all for watching. I thank you so much. Oh, the one thing I did not put in the description is my email address, but if you click on the right top of the right screen, my picture, it has my email address where you can reach me. It's themanaz. Yeah. Brain fart. themanaz@gmail.com. No, I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry. Yeah, Manaz the Enchantress at gmail.com. Sorry, guys. I have a few channels and emails. I'm going to try to incorporate them all into like one email, but I don't want to get overwhelmed with the different channels and what the needs of what you guys' needs are. So that's why I do it that way. So I know, because I do readings. So I have a channel set for that and an email set for that. So that when I go to, I know that these people just want readings. These people want, sessions for trauma. These people want, other things, because I don't want to get to all that, because I know we're all on different spiritual paths. We all have different beliefs. That does not matter here. Your spiritual beliefs does not matter here. I'm here to help, and I will not hinder. I will not do that. So again, I look forward to speaking with all of you, going through this journey with all of you. Enjoy your Saturday. Smile. Look at yourself in the mirror and smile and say that I'm going to get through this. This is not me. This is not, and it's not how your life is supposed to be. It truly isn't. You were not born to not have and to be unhappy and to suffer inside, or to suffer in silence. We're not here for anything. We're here to live, to love, to be happy, to be joyful. That's what we're here for. Okay? So thank you all for watching. I appreciate you all. Stay well. Stay in there. If you need me, you know how to reach me at the email. I'm available. I'm available, especially when it comes to trauma. Okay? So again, please like, subscribe, share, and comment. Thank you for watching, guys. See you later.